What's up? What's up? What's going on? Good to be back. Good to have y'all back. Welcome to the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus. We are all tuned in right now for a elemental reading for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And Scorpio, this has been your season. So I want to wish you guys a happy birthday from this perspective, of the channel. And everybody else, give Scorpio a happy birthday. Alright, so getting right on into this, I want to thank you all for rocking with me, continuing to be subscribers and follow through with your comments and your likes and your shares. And I cannot stress my gratitude for the donations and the bookings. I've been getting quite a few book readings, and I'm like tripping, like, damn, that's what's up. So more and more people are emailing me, asking me questions and stuff like that. So I'm a work in progress, so I still got a lot of shit that I ain't even brought to the channel, man. So I just want to thank y'all in advance, for the things that I know gonna happen. Things that I've been building in the background. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know, as my subscribers, my people, my soul tribe, that I appreciate all of y'all, in every way, just for you guys, just being there, just tuning in and fucking with me, It's been a bit of a journey, but shit, still rolling hard, still going, so we good, real shit. But Scorpio, yeah, I just wanted to take that time to wish you that happy birthday. I also want to mention how we coming out of the Scorpio season and going into Sagittarius season. So the moon gonna be changing, going into Sagittarius and all that. No, I'm sorry, Capricorn. I think the moon gonna be going into Capricorn, and we going into the Sagittarius season. So I think we got an eclipse coming up, so you guys might want to check out what that means to each and every one of y'all on an individual basis, when it comes to the moon being in different parts of the zodiac. I ain't really got time like here now, to deal with it or to go into it, but I know I'm gonna have to start and just, I don't know, allotting some more time on the videos, because it take a lot of time to upload and shit. There's a lot of work to go into this shit on the back end, and I ain't got the time to contribute to it like right now. So, but the year about to end, and I got some things that I'm changing and shifting into. So I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna do it. It's just a matter of next 60 days or something like that. So I've shoveled way more than enough, and I also want to thank any visitors that pop through. If you just just gliding through the feed and a title just happened to catch you, hey, come on, pop, cop a squat and see what the real get down is. All right, so I welcome you to the Noble Magus Tarot Channel. I also encourage you guys as visitors to check out the natal charts that's located in the description box. Either Western or Vedic astrology. I tend to lean on Vedic more, personally, but both are available, and I would advise you, just as a friend, just to check out your placements, in both in both systems, so you can see where your placements are, how all the planets line up with you, how you line up with the planets, and where your different signs are, so like right now this reading is for the water signs, and Cancer, your reverse sign is Capricorn, and Pisces, your reverse sign is Virgo, and Scorpio, your reverse sign is Taurus. So the reason I throw that out there is because when you know your placements, however they fall, wherever they are, you can watch different videos on different placements and make sure you know, something resonates with you or not. You know, if it does, it does. If it don't, then obviously does. You know, this shit ain't for you. But when you know your placements, you can at least look. You can at least search and come up with a little bit more information that you normally wouldn't have had you not known your placements. So I encourage you to do that just for the sake of having clarity, just for the sake of you knowing more about yourself, getting more in depth with yourself, you know. And as to every sun sign, you know, we always highlight and talk shit about our positives, but each sun sign, each sign also has a negative too. So I encourage you to do your shadow work. I encourage you to fix the blockages, you know, shit that you might have that's holding you back, you know, rather than blaming another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and do that shit, do your work, you know. Look in the mirror and fix yourself, you know. And I ain't talking about your fucking hair and your makeup. I'm talking about your soul work, you know. Get in there and whatever that shit is, whatever limitations you might have, insecurities, anything, fix that shit. Don't stay fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's a horrible thing. To sit up and know deep within yourself you got issues, but you ain't fucking brave enough to fix it. Man or woman, if you rather be a coward and shit than fix your own, you know, your own shit, then damn, you know, to each and everybody, they, you know, you entitled to your own thing, you know, no doubt, you know. But just you know, just a bit of encouragement, you know, for those that's on the path to doing the work. You know, if you're not, then that's cool. I ain't talking to you. If you're not seeking out your path, your temple path for your life, you know, what's really what with you, if that ain't what you know, that ain't what you fucking with, that ain't what you flocking with, hey, more peace to you, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to rain on your parade, none of that shit. Do what you will, whatever that is. So, but for those who, you know, seek to better themselves from the inside out, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, water signs. So we're going to get this popping and see what we got coming up out the ethers for the water signs. Alright? See what's going down with y'all. What they hollering. What they hollering. Real shit. Alright. We got the Emperor peeking out. Got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the upright. Oh shit. This came out with it, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'll clarify that with that. Alright, clarifying the Knight, clarifying the the Emperor. We got the Devil. And it popped out in the upright. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Swords. Y'all can't see that, so I'm gonna put her over here. Alright. So, water signs, we got, let's see, we got some water on deck? Yeah, we got the Ten of Cups, okay. Alright, so, we got Scorpio on deck for the water signs. You don't absolutely have to be a water sign. You know, as far as the Ten of Cups goes, it could still be Cancer or Pisces. The cups, the cards, you know, typically is we dealing with the energy, but at the same time, while we dealing with the energy, we dealing with the energy of life, we dealing with the energy of even people around you, you know, even people that make up situations and circumstances around you as well. So it's all energy at the end of the day. It's not gender attached to it. It's only energy. So pay attention to the story, you know, as it comes out, how it may affect you, if it does affect you or not, if it resonates with you or not, you know what I'm saying? If it don't worry about it. If I describe something that's going on from these cards and you really just can't put it together, 9 times out of 10 it's not for you. So we don't need all those, and it ain't all of you, but we don't need 5 motherfucking paragraphs in the comment section, you know, just overboard and beyond and shit, you know. We ain't got to do all that, but you know, if it's really something you need to vent on or talk about or some shit, you know, that's another story. But you know, and then the email is there too in the description box. So all right, fam. All right, so we got the Emperor, we got the 9 of Wands in reverse, we got the 10 of Cups, we got the Knight of Swords. So the Emperor is Aries, the 9 of Wands is Sagittarius, the 10 of Cups you already know is Scorpio. The Knight of Swords, for me as a reader, comes off as Gemini and Taurus. Could also be Libra and Aquarius. Either one could be. And of course, we got the Devil card, the Diablo, Capricorn. We got the 3 of Pentacles, which is also Capricorn, and we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, which is Sagittarius, and we have the Ace of Wands, which could represent any of the 5 signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Overall energy, you know, for me as a reader, is Virgo and Libra. What could also be, again, Gemini and Aquarius. All right. So looks like this Emperor may want to let down their guard. Maybe they've been at odds with somebody for a time, and they looking to release, you know, themselves from some type of bullshit, you know, some type of blockage. Or maybe y'all got some type of Emperor blocked, you know. It could go either way. Either an Empress, either an Emperor must be dealing with an Empress too. Either or. All right. Yeah. So either an Emperor, male or female, wants to not fight anymore. Wants to, you know, not be at odds, or you want to not be at odds with this Emperor, one way or the other. And it's concerning the 10 of Cups, which is dealing with, you know, being happy, having that happy life, you know, happy family, happy household dynamic, you know, taking place. And, you know, another way it could also be is that somebody sees you, you know, having this, and you know, they would like you to, you know, take the guard down for them to come in, you know, for them to be a part of what you're doing or something to that nature. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you already having this 10 of Cups, you know, somebody wasn't invited to the party per se, and maybe they've been checking you out, you know, watching you online, you know, setting up bullshit accounts, you know, trying to see what you're doing, shit like that. You know, I don't understand shit like that myself. I mean, if I'm a fucking inquirer, if I'm that inquisitive about you, I'm gonna fucking ask you. I'm gonna just, you know, like, hey, you know, what's going on? You alright? You know, this, that, the other. But, you know, sometimes you ain't got the boundaries. You know, sometimes it's out of place for a motherfucker to be asking personal type business, and you might look like a damn fool asking somebody certain shit. So I guess then, you know, somebody might take the liberty to start spying on you and trying to come in, you know, declaring certain shit. You know, I don't know. It's all this shit differs from who you dealing with, the energy, frequency, all that shit, vibration. It's all up to individuals. You know what I'm saying? So off the top, that's what it looked like. You dealing with an Emperor. We all know the Emperor can be a bit rigid. You know, the mountains and shit don't sit behind his ass for nothing. Although he's a good guy that's down to take care of his empire, you know, depending on that motherfucker's vibration, male or female, it could be a bit rigid. It could be a bit toxic too. But it ain't coming in upside down. It ain't came in reverse. You know, and then you got to realize too, with an emperor, there are certain qualities that you must possess to be able, you know, to metaphorically speak of ruling an empire. You got to be able to get along with people and handle certain functions and duties, you know. And you know, somebody that's of emperor status may not be, you know, they may not be as cordial as the next person, you know, who's not. You know what I'm saying? And it all got to do with, I would say, like, you know, wearing different hats and duties and shit like that. You know, people that don't have a lot to uphold or maintain. You know, a business owner, put it like this: a business owner has a different mindset than just a worker. You know, two different mindsets, two different job titles. You know, motherfuckers wearing way too many different hats to even be compared to be the same. So that's all I'm saying, if that makes sense to you. But yeah, from the top of this spread here, it just look like there's an emperor who doesn't want to be guarded, or they don't want you to be guarded against them. You know, because the Nine of Wands is a motherfucker who done been in battle. He done whooped a little ass, you know. He done whooped a little ass. And he's very cautious about who he deal with. Look at his eyes. I mean, just look at the card itself, you know. And he got all them other 8 testimonies behind him of all the asses that he done whooped, all the banging he done. So it ain't no thing for him for you to bring your ass in here, or somebody to bring their ass towards you and you to fuck them up too. I mean, you just ain't having it, you know. But in the reverse, it's like, you tired. You don't want to do this shit. You don't want to be fighting with people. You know, you rather just be cool and let be, you know, let whatever can be just be. So, and it's apparently attached to the well-being of happiness in the household, and you know, new beginnings, you know, something new. And maybe this individual, this particular individual, or you, wants this. And maybe somebody's opposing that shit. Or maybe somebody's mad that you got 10 of Cups and coming in talking shit, you know? I don't know. Because, you know, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords is, you know, he's the fastest moving knight. And, you know, he come to deliver a message. And, you know, you see what he holding. He holding the sword of truth. He holding justice. So, whether or not it's real justice, you know, concerning the situation, or if it's just them and their particular justice, you know what I'm saying, somebody's coming in. So I don't know who you expecting, Aries, you know, in this emperor you know, position out of my water signs. Maybe any of y'all could have any of these signs in your chart. You could just simply be embodying this energy, you know. But apparently somebody's coming in. So we're going to go on to the bottom of the deck. Not the bottom of the deck, but the bottom of the spread, the clarifiers. And as we see, you know, this emperor is being clarified by the Diablo. So, off the top, you know, I want to say too, the devil is not always a horrible fucking card. You know, Capricorn is a hard-working individual. You know, it's a hard-working person, grounded. You know, they like their money. You know, they like to be stable. They like, you know, things to be right. Okay, so the devil all the time in tarot, it's not always dealing with toxicity, but in this situation, I could say it probably is some codependent, toxic shit because of what I'm feeling off of it. First off and foremost, and then next to it, you know, we got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is typically, you know, collaboration and working on shit, you know, new projects, things of that nature. But it also could be third party, you know, where you connected with somebody that you ain't trying to let go of, and then want to fuck around and have somebody else in the mix too. It could be that, because you see on the devil card, there's already 2 individuals here, you know, clarifying the emperor. So maybe this emperor is already attached to somebody in some type of toxic shit, and they trying to come at you, you know. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this emperor is already attached to someone, and they want to come at you, or they both want to come at you and have you part of their little, you know, 3 people booty parade or some shit. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling off of this shit. I don't know. And the other way it could be too is that this emperor has this shit going on, and somebody's tired of this shit. You know, they're tired of people always being in the mix. It's supposed to be 2, and then it's always fucking 3. You know, motherfucker always getting caught with people in the phone, always getting caught with something to do on social media. You know, who's dude, who's old girl, you know, that type of shit. And then you got this motherfucker trying to explain, the motherfucker gone, you know. So it looked like in order for an individual to have this 10 of Cups, they're gonna have to drop the dumb shit, you know, because the motherfucker tired of fighting, tired of the lies, tired of being defensive. Because if you around a lying motherfucker, if you around a motherfucker that's always cheating, always tiptoeing and bullshitting, you gonna be on defense. Your spirit is gonna alert you to the bullshit. Even though you can't see it, you can sense it, you can feel it. Your fucking intuition is kicked in and telling you this motherfucker on some bullshit. So right off the rip, you know, your soul will grow weary and tired of dealing with an individual like this, and you'll just end up being like, fuck this, I ain't carrying this shit no more. Fuck you and the motherfucking 10 of Wands. You know, I'm out. And next to the 10 of Wands in reverse, and this is burdensome. This is burdensome bullshit. You know, dealing with people's inflicted drama, strife. Motherfucker always fussing. Motherfucker always starting shit. You know, ain't never happy. Ain't never got nothing positive to say. You know. Or it could be you doing shit by yourself. You know, just handling shit by yourself, you know, where you want help. You know, it's a lot of different ways this can go. And I don't know, with this toxic shit over here though, motherfucker might have ran their help off. Shit. Yeah, motherfucker might have ran their motherfucking help off. Had good help. You fuck with the devil, shit. You know the game, you fuck with the devil, you lose all your shit, right? Hell yeah. So, clarifying the Knight of Swords, we got the Ace of Wands. You know, and let me go back to with the 10 of Cups being clarified by the 10 of Wands. You know, maybe this individual thought of this happy house shit as being a burden. Or it could have been a burden trying to have this with a certain individual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably trying to have a happy home, a happy life, and all that good shit. And the motherfucker you trying to have it with may not have been pulling their weight. They may not have had, you know, sufficient finances to keep it going. Whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different reasons and shit for different things. So you got to get in where you fit in with this shit, you know? And this is current. So as far as the as far as the Ace of Wands, you know, this is like the Knight of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Swords. The Ace of Swords is clarifying the Knight of Swords. So it's like maybe this individual is coming in because they want a new opportunity with you, or they see you having a new opportunity and they don't fucking like it. It could be either way. So you know your story out there, y'all. Y'all know your story. You know what's going on better than anybody. You know, I'm just breaking down the energy and, you know, what's depicted in the cards itself and what I'm feeling off this shit. It feels like somebody's a little feel like a motherfucker made a mistake, like they got involved with some shit that they regret now, you know, and it turned out to be burdensome. They thought it might have been good, you know, and it's not. It's shit and shifted, you know. It's either that, and I'm sure that fits some of y'all, but you know, every story, every part of this reading is not for Every one of y'all is probably, shit, ain't no telling how many thousands of water signs watching this. And I've been checking out my analytics on YouTube. You know, it's people outside of the US watching this shit too. There's people in what did I see? The UK and Philippines. UK and Philippines is watching. Shout out to y'all too. What's up, y'all? Yeah, so I mean, this could be for anybody, you know. These stories, these things that I'm describing based on what I feel and what I'm seeing in the cards could fit anybody. This could resonate with anybody. And then again, it could not resonate with nobody. So it's tarot, you know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in. Alright, so Ace of Wands is clarifying that Knight of Swords, and this person, male or female, may be coming in hot and fast talking shit about having a new beginning, or they coming in hot and fast pissed off about you having a new beginning. One way or the other. That's what this you know, represents. Or they coming in hot and fast because they want some of that ass. Could be that too. You know, the Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol, you know. So maybe somebody trying to come in for some hot passion. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we all grown on here, so, you know, choose accordingly. Do what you know you need to do. So, you know, if it's somebody you ain't been around or whatever, and especially if they coming in with this shit, do what you need to do. Don't be no damn fool. If you got somebody toxic as fuck coming in at you, trying to give you this or get this from you, you better think twice. If you know what I know. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Swords. So, you know, the Queen of Swords is the energy covering this whole fucking reading. And she is a no-nonsense queen. She ain't gonna bullshit with you. And, you know, we dealing with the energy of, once again, you know, the air signs. But specifically for me as a reader, we dealing with Virgo and Libra. But it could also be Gemini and Aquarius as well. But back to the Queen of Swords. She is a no-nonsense queen. She's very intellectual, very intelligent, highly skilled at deciphering bullshit. And she's intuitive too, even though there's no water on the scene. But you got this little birdie that communicates to her. So where there's no water, we got air, and where we got air, we got telepathic, you know, communication. So she's in tune, in so many words, with what's going on around her. You know, I know a lot of people use the terms king and queen real loose, but to be a king or queen, there's a specific education that your ass is raised with from birth that allows you to function in the capacity, you know, as a king or a queen. So this shit just ain't for no anybody, you know, though it's used today real loose. Shit, to be honest with you, everybody that say that shit ain't that shit. So I'm just keeping it real. The Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense individual, and it could be male or female, whoever, you know, is embodying this energy. Could also be the signs that I mentioned, you know what I'm saying, as well, Virgo and Libra, or Aquarius and Gemini. But she gets straight to the point. She cuts right to the chase. There is no fucking around with her. She already know what it is when you come to her. So if you dealing with somebody and they coming in to you with some type of explanation, or, you know, they trying to come at you, you know, because we got the Knight of Swords up there. So, you know, if somebody's coming into you trying to explain, trying to get answers from you, if you embodying this Queen of Swords energy, that shit might not be a good look. You know, it just may not. It depends on, you know, what comes from the other person. Because the Queen of Swords is not gonna take no shit off nobody. If whoever you are, if you embodying this energy, you ready to go right fucking now, and they ain't even around you. You put it, you know, to put it out there for real, for real. You know, she may be sitting down and she ain't gonna get up no damn way. You know, you gonna have to come to her, because obviously you the one with the problem. So you probably gonna have to come to her, and you probably should come with all truth and honesty, you know, and without a fucked up tone, and without fucked up body movement and gestures. You know, you probably should just, you know, wanna just be straight up and mature and real chill. You know, because if you, and I'm just speaking from like a real perspective, if you was to walk into a king or queen's court, you know, trying to talk shit, you won't make it out that motherfucker. So it's just like that. You know, if you come to this individual, or if an individual come to you, you about ready to sever their head and hand it to them and kick that shit down the street, straight up. And I ain't literally saying do that shit, because I don't want to be, you know, responsible for no heinous shit like that. But I'm just speaking figuratively. You ain't having that bullshit, straight up. So, water signs, I would say to take this shit as light as you can. Use your wit. Somebody's coming at you. Somebody's not really liking what's going on around you. They don't like what you got going on. They don't like the new opportunity. It's either they don't like it or they want in on it. You know, there's some toxic shit in the mix. You know, it's possibly a third party in the mix. So don't let no motherfucker lie to you. You know the game. Y'all know the game. Real shit. I ain't telling y'all nothing. Shit. Y'all water signs too? Please. Who more in tune and more locked in than the motherfucking water signs? Straight up. So family, this is all I got for you at this particular time. I thank you all for, you know, participating and rocking with me. But you know, just analyze this and see, you know, how it fits you, and you know what if it does or not, you know. And I want to just thank y'all for, you know, rocking with the Noble Magus Tarot, and your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, you know, your donations, and I just appreciate y'all. Just want y'all to know that. All right, peace, love, and light. I will catch you guys on the next one, and be looking for your regular reading over the weekend. All right.